2024 is almost over, and what a year it's been. We've had some great moments, some not so great ones, and of course, a lot of complaints, because well, it's Brawl Stars. So I thought what better way to wrap up the year than by ranking those complaints. Merry Christmas everyone, and let's dive into it. We start off the year with Kit. Kit wasn't just broken on release, he was also bugged. With 6 power cubes he was practically invincible. He could take down anyone, jump on a brawler, instantly get his super back, spam it, and wipe out the entire showdown lobby. And if that wasn't enough, his gadget gave him a full Leon super invisibility, and his star power doubled the power of power cubes. Kit was absolutely ruling showdown. To make things worse, he was released with an early access offer which enraged the community even more. Complaints were everywhere, and I support them. This was a huge drama to kick off the year. Then came Lawrie and Lawrie, another broken brawler, but this time it wasn't just about being overpowered. Lawrie literally broke the matchmaking, leading Brawl Stars to disable the system that pairs players with others in similar trophy ranges. Because so many players were using him, it caused so much chaos. On top of that, he had absolutely zero counters, he was unstoppable, and to make matters worse, none of it was fixed for an entire week, leaving the game in a broken state. The drama escalated to a creator losing their creator code, and spiraled into people hating on a single person from the balancing team instead of the whole team behind it. It went way too far. Moving on to a brawler that's been around for ages, Piper, and her gadget that pushes back enemies when they get too close. Players absolutely hated it, but honestly, without it she'd be extremely vulnerable to assassins. It's the same situation as Ems needing her gadget to survive close-range threats. It took 10 months for this gadget to get nerfed, but the community was overreacting here. Next, we had the 100 Starr Drops event. There wasn't really anything wrong with the event itself, but the community was extremely upset about what they got from the drops. Starr Drops are RNG based, meaning it's never guaranteed you'll get the best rewards no matter how many you open. Honestly, I think the community overreacted a bit here too. Then came Trophy Escape, which really upset the community. The issue was that the only way to win was by reaching the portal, but players who bush camped would ambush you and kill you before you could exit the match. And to make matters worse, you'd lose 2 trophies no matter how many brawlers you managed to take down along the way. It left a lot of players feeling frustrated and unfairly punished. Fair enough, the Godzilla event got a lot of hate. The mutations were broken, especially Rico's and Ruff's. Godzilla City Smash had a few bugs and it was a trophy mode with a few unfair matchmaking here and there. Losing also cost you a monster egg, but you needed those eggs to unlock the best mutations to actually be able to win. People hated the monster eggs, but it's RNG. Mutations were a bit frustrating to unlock though. People also hated how Supercell tried to sell monster eggs in the shop, but honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. They weren't forcing anyone to buy them. I'd say the complaints were mostly fair enough. Second Wind, a modifier that allowed you to respawn right where you died, caused a lot of drama. It was annoying and not great for a competitive mode, so Brawl Stars listened to the feedback and removed it. I support you all on this one. Mega boxes. The community wanted them, they got them, but they're hating on them now. They're RNG, and you can't always expect good rewards from them. On top of that, players weren't happy with how few free mega boxes they got. That's fair, but they got more boxes later, so I'll say it's an overreaction. Drumroll was hated mainly because of all the kill stealing and how that healed the brawlers to full health, encouraging even more kill stealing. It made the whole experience frustrating for a lot of players. I'd put it in the fair enough tier. The Brock remodel? I'll say it right off the bat, I support you. Now let's talk about a drama surrounding Supercell Make. Purple edgy skins kept winning, and the community got tired of it. Things escalated to the point where some people even sent death threats to the person who made Dragon Bell. That definitely went too far. Personally, I like purple, and I like this skin. But don't worry, I've never voted on Supercell Make. The SpongeBob event might have been the most flawed one here. The power-ups were overpowered, especially chum balls that were literally undodgeable, and there were some cheesy strategies with kelp soda. The Krusty Krab shop was fully RNG, and some players got mythic skins for free, while others got the most expensive offers. The community was really frustrated, and I support you. Then we had the trophy rework. The community was not happy with how their rank 30s and 35s were taken away, and how reaching max tier became way easier, which also led to the matchmaking pairing pros and casuals together a little more frequently. The rework was necessary though, but I'd still say it was fair. People lost their ranks because of it. Then came the Angels vs Demons event. Every event has its own set of problems. There were game-breaking bugs with Spike and Colt, which were fixed very soon. There were also some issues with the contest, but they got compensated later. People also hated the event drops. The usual complaints. I'd place it in the overreaction tier. There wasn't much wrong with the event, the bugs were fixed, the power-ups were balanced, and I think it was a pretty good event. Spirit Wars. Basically Siege 2.0, I'm not sure why people hate it so much, but I do know that Grom and Colt can attack the Ike without taking any damage. However, that's not really that common, and honestly, I feel like the community's overreacting here. Now we're into the current problems. Buzz Lightyear. The community absolutely hates him. In fact, they even hate the actual Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story because of how broken he is in the game. He is ruling the entire game, and I support y'all. The Instagib modifier is pretty boring and makes present plunder nearly impossible to win, costing you a ticket just for a draw. So I support you on this one as well. Now the sweet Megatree has also been hated by the community because of the lack of rewards and how many wins it takes just to get one present. And it's fair enough for sure. So this is my tier list on all the drama that went down this year. Feel free to share it, and let me know if you've got different opinions. A lot happened this year. We started the year with Kit, Larry and Lawrie, and we're ending it with Buzz Lightyear. I hope 2025 will be a better year for Brawl Stars, and for all of you. Take care everyone, and I'll see you next year.